Ed?
Do you think, is it all good?
Yeah, just start. Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. I hope we've had a few moments to collect your props, settle in, just scoot around. There you go. Hi. All right. Well, welcome to your mats. Welcome to your practice. I'm assuming by now you have your mat. I'm sitting on a folded blanket. You might like to elevate the hips slightly to come into Sukhasana. Easy seat, whatever that means to you. Feet folded, one leg out, two legs out. Feet together like so. Anything that feels good to you. Let your body be your guide through your practice. Follow your breath, your best teacher. Body, your breath. Keep the breath soft and sweet. And anytime you feel any stress in your breath or you're holding your breath, notice that and just come to a place of ease. My intention for this practice this morning is to bring us into community. My name is Carla. This is a beginner's flow with Perennial Yoga in Madison, Fitchburg, Wisconsin. And welcome to this community that's joined together at this time, and any of you who may come into this practice at a future time. So, sits bones rooted into the earth. Just notice that connection. And the connection through the channel of the spine from the tailbone all the way up through the crown of the head. The spine is long and tall and elegant. Coming into an integrity, coming into your capital S seat. Going to invite us to bring the shoulders up on an inhale, let them fall back on an exhale. Breathing in and breathing out. And just take the head gently side to side. Just bringing some movement to the neck, releasing any tension. Drop the chin to the chest and roll the chin up towards one shoulder and then the other. Nope, you need to go. That's right. And then take a deep breath in and a long sigh out. And once again. Let's bring the right hand to the belly and the left hand to the heart. And here I just want you to become familiar with your breath. Perhaps the eyes blink gently closed here. And you just begin to notice the breath coming in through the nose and out through the nose. And as you breathe in, the belly inflates and the breath rises. As you breathe out, from top to bottom and the navel gently coming back towards the spine. Just hold yourself in this gentle embrace. And I have a short reading for you here, again from Jeff Foster, Finding the Courage to Hold Everything in Love. Abundance is yours. Move in the world not from a place of lack, but from a place of presence, slowness, and trust. Relax and breathe and open wide to life today. Be soft and receptive and stay close to doubt. Everything will come to you. You'll get to taste it all, the success and the failure, the pleasure and the pain, the highest joy and the most profound heartache. Make a nest for all of these lost fragments of your ancient and infinite self. Trust what comes and trust what goes. Trust what stays. Trust what leaves. Trust even the doubt. Abundance is yours. The miracle of each breath, every beat of the heart, every sensation pulsating, fluttering, tingling in the body, a joy, a sorrow, an explosion of creativity, an unexpected connection, a sudden loss, a new chance to meet yourself, a new day to taste all that life has to offer, to give all you have to give. A fresh new moment now, offered for free. A priceless gift, given full, complete, like an ocean. You play with desire as she rises and falls, like a beloved wave in your vastness. Bring hands to heart center. Let's take a deep breath in together and a long sigh out. Connect with your community. Send love out. Receive the love that's sent to you. And greet yourself on your mat in your practice. I'm going to start my music now. If you have a playlist that you would like to begin, now might be a good time to do that. Going to bond breath and body now, recognizing the ocean of breath. Let the hands rise on the inhale, bonding the breath and the body, feeling the ocean breath just lifting the hands. And as you exhale, let that ocean descend, that wave roll into shore as the hands drift towards the earth. And continue this motion, breathing in and breathing out, letting the arms rise and fall. And as you become comfortable with this movement, if you'd like to bring more body motion to this, letting the shoulders soften, letting the back arch as the heart opens and perhaps the chin lifts on your inhale. So just follow this with your breath and start to investigate, start to explore, start to come into your own flow of breath and the feeling in your body, the pulsating, the fluttering, the tingling. Just notice and begin to open that vastness inside of you. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And the next time the arms rise up overhead, bring the left hand to the right knee, right hand tense behind you. Gentle twist, looking over the right shoulder. Nice tall spine on the inhale. And on the exhale, deepening into your twist, millimeter by millimeter, patient body, patient mind. Inhale, sweep the arms up over the head. Feel that golden illumination of light all around you. Find the twist on the other side. Sits bones rooted into the earth. Arms extending overhead or to the side. And then inhale, bring the arms up once again. Find a wide V here, letting the shoulders sink as the arms extend. Nice tall spine. And when you exhale, bring the fingertips in front of you and gently walk them out. The heart stays high, the gaze at the fingertips. You may not go out very far, that's fine. Keep the heart extended. And then on an exhale, begin to let yourself just soften and surrender towards the earth. Perhaps the forearms come to the earth, the neck is long, the head heavy. Feel the belly expand on the inhale and contract on the exhale. On an inhale, come back to the fingertips, walk them back towards the body. Take them back just behind the hips and lift the heart on an inhale. The shoulders come together behind you, falling down the back. The heart lifts, the chin lifts, throat opens. Open the mouth slightly and take sips of air in and out through an open mouth. Feel the belly breathe. This is a divine feeling. Let that air fill you and let it go. Chin comes back to neutral. Bring hands back onto the thighs. The fingertips just gently curled over the knees, perhaps. Sink the shoulders down the back, soften the face. Take a breath in and sweep the arms up over the head. Exhale, bring hands into heart center. And again, sweep arms up over the head. Exhale, bring the hands through the heart center. Make connection with the earth and make your way to tabletop pose. You might want to spread your blanket out on the mat underneath your knees, giving yourself a little cushion here. Coming onto all fours, fingertips spread wide. Wrists and elbows under shoulders. Taking the weight, rolling it in towards the thumb and forefinger. Knees under the hips. Beautiful. We're going to extend the right leg back, ball mound of the foot onto the earth, and press through the heel, lengthening the back of the leg. Bring the left hand under the heart. We'll open the side body for a supported side plank. So reaching toes to crown of head, tailbone, crown of head. Beautiful. Spiraling the heart towards the ceiling. And now circle the shoulder. We're going to go both directions. It doesn't matter which way you go first. 2 times round one way. And then reverse. 2 times round. Feel the shoulder opening, softening. Fingertips at the top, and now bring that hand back down to the earth. Hands back under shoulders, knees under hips. Take the left leg back. Press the ball mound of the foot into the earth. Take that heel back, lengthening the back of the leg. Right hand comes under the heart. Open up the side body. Tailbone to crown of head, fingertip to fingertip. Wide open. Circle the arms 2 times each direction. Just warming the body. Releasing some tension. Arm to the top, and then bring that hand back down to the earth. Anchor into the hands once again. Wrists, elbows, shoulders, knees under hips, fingers wide. Press the energy through the palms of the hands almost as if they're feet, and the arms taking that energy from the earth up into the shoulders. Beautiful. And now we're going to start some cat-cow movements, inhaling, dipping the belly, lifting the tailbone, lifting the heart, lifting the chin. Exhale, rainbow the spine, chin to the chest, tailbone sinks. Press energy up through the abdominal muscles, lifting that low back, and sweep back through into your cow pose on an inhale. And exhale, rainbow the spine. And another round like that, breathing in and breathing out. And from here, begin to find your flow, softening the body, finding body circles, figure eights, any organic movements that bring you into your own current. Flow with that current of the breath. Come into the current moment, the current breath, the current body. Feel these movements through the body, through the breath. And now, go deeper. Plunge into the depths of the language, of the limbs. Dive deep into your center and merge with the spring that bubbles up with intention, illumination, inspiration. Swim in your own skin. Go into the current and flow with life. I like to sigh the breath out. That's beautiful. Just move with yourself. No judgments, no expectations. Release the resistance, softening and opening. Feeling the vastness inside. Soften shoulders, elbows, hips, neck. A few more breaths here. And then meeting in stillness in tabletop. I'm going to walk the hands back towards the knees. You have 4 options here. You can come onto the knees. You can curl the toes under and set the hips back over the heels for broken toe. You'll find the feet come to life. That gets to be too much. Uncurl the toes. Sit back over the heels. If none of that feels good, just take the feet to the side and set your hips down onto the earth. Finding your spot now. Going to lift the arms up over the head and begin to roll the wrists. Just flex those wrists, roll them out. Latch the fingertips together and turn the palms towards the ceiling. Just bending the fingers, waking up the hands. Release that. Clasp the thumbs together. Find a gentle opening to the side body. Both directions, either way you go. Doesn't matter. Let's take that again. Twice on each side. Stretch the fingertips up and snap, 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 snap. Waking up the hands, waking up the feet. Bring the hands back to the mat. Fingers wide. Find that weight is rolling towards the thumb and the forefinger. Curl the toes under behind you. We'll come into downward facing dog. Setting the hips back over the heels, pressing through the hands, engaging muscle to bone through the arms. Now lift the knees about 2 inches and then begin to send the hips high as the gaze goes back behind you. Keep the knees bent and send the heart back towards the thighs. Once again, lift those sits bones, press through the hands. Turn the eyes of the elbows forward. Beautiful. And then begin to pedal the feet gently down towards the mat, alternating one and then the other. And do this with the breath, letting the breath be the guide for the rhythm of your practice. You might want to remove the blanket from underneath you. And come to stillness in downward facing dog, breathing in and breathing out, sending the hips high. Take a breath in and look up between the hands, almost looking up at the top of your mat. And when you exhale, just take baby steps towards the top of the mat. And if you want to, you can just move the fingertips back as well. Now stay with knees gently bent, coming into a ragdoll fold. Perhaps the elbows on top of the knees, giving yourself a little support as you begin to just surrender to gravity. Let the crown of the head fall towards the earth. Let the shoulders soften. Let yourself just hang forward. If you want a little bit more, release the elbows from the knees and take the hands gently around the elbows and let yourself surrender a little bit more here. If gentle swaying feels good to you, or perhaps latching the arms around the backs of the legs, clasping hands around elbows, and giving yourself a little embrace there. You knew this was going to happen. Go on. Go. Go on. Sorry. Oh, surrendering to what is. Bring the fingertips beside the feet. And as you inhale, just roll up to standing, letting the arms drag on the upper legs, rising up from darkness into light, and let the palms shine forward for Tadasana. Beautiful. The feet are about hip width distance apart, toes are straight ahead. Palms shining forward begins to open up the shoulders, but we're going to start with the feet. Root down into the bottoms of the feet, four corners of the feet, equal weight. Rolling feet out, rolling feet in. Bring some awareness to having equal weight in four corners of the feet. Let the energy rise up from the earth, engaging muscle to bone in the legs. The tailbone falls straight to the earth. We don't duck, we don't tuck, we just bring it straight down. And you'll notice when you do that the low belly naturally comes in and helps support the low back and the structure of the body. It's a little engagement in the core. Send the energy up and lift the heart center. Maybe lift the shoulders, roll them back, shining the palms forward. You can feel that opening. Bring the energy up into the throat, opening the throat, relaxing the jaw, relaxing the face. Gaze is soft, standing in your truth, standing in your doubt, standing in your strength, in your confusion, in your vulnerability, in your resistance. All of that is all of what we are. Find the mountain, find the stability, the strength, and feel that pulsating, that fluttering, that river that moves within you. Adaptive, flexible. Deep breath in, long sigh out. Let's bring the arms up over the head. Exhale to the heart center. Keep the elbows close to the body and just shine the palms forward. Now make two fists and squeeze. And now gently and slowly release the fingers. Open the palms to the ceiling and breathe gratitude into all things. Now make a little cup with those hands. Breathe in, and as you exhale, dig deep down into the well of abundance and let it rise up as you inhale. Exhale, shower that over you. Inhale, rising up. Exhaling, dipping down. Deep down into that well of abundance. And exhaling, letting it shower around you one more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and bring hands into heart center. Deep breath in and a long sigh out. Ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Nice alignment here as we begin our flow. Sweep arms up over the head. Exhale, take the hands through heart center. Inhale to a halfway lift, lengthening the spine, looking towards just the top of your mat. Legs are long, spine is long, tailbone to crown of head. Exhale, release and let that go. Inhale, root to rise. Bring the arms up over the head. Go away. Exhale, hands come into the heart. Deep breath in, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale once again to that halfway lift, lengthening the spine. Tailbone to crown of head. Hands are anchored either on the knees or behind the thighs or on the earth, but not just hanging. There's a buoyancy and a brightness here. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, root to rise. Bring the energy up. Exhale, bring the hands into the heart center. Deep breath in, long sigh out. Shining palms forward. Coming back into that rooted and rising feeling. Ears, shoulders, hips. Shh. 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 Go on. This modified flow is what we'll do between our sequences. We are going to begin to build Surya Namaskar A. Deep breath in, sweep arms up over the head. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, fingertips wide like starfish. Send the legs back behind you for a plank pose, high plank. Now you can bring the knees down if you need to, but keep the body in one long straight line. Feel the energy, feel the strength, feel your power. Don't give in here. Hold on, nice and strong. We'll take a breath in, knees up or down, lower all the way to the earth, keeping the elbows close to the body. Uncurl the toes, press the tops of the feet into the mat and the elbows into the ribs. Inhale and lift the heart. Exhale, lower. We'll do that one more time. Cobra pose, Bhujangasana. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, lower. Curl the toes. Come back through tabletop. Find a little crouch in the back, lengthening and springing through the ball mounds of the feet. The hips come high. The gaze goes back behind you. Soften the legs, press through the hands. Downward facing dog, breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, look to the top of the mat. Exhale, walk to the top. Halfway lift when you get there on an inhale. Exhale, let that go. Inhale, root to rise. Bringing energy up with you. Catch a little light at the top and exhale into the heart center. Deep breath in, shine the palms forward. Inhale, sweep arms up over the head. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant hands, step the legs all the way back, and let that exhale take you to your mat. Nice controlled descent. Tops of the feet press to the earth. Elbows press to the ribs. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, lower. Curl the toes. Press back through tabletop and find downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out. Deep breath in. Let it go. Inhale, look to the top. Exhale, walk to the top, meeting hands and feet together, however you get there. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, root to rise, bringing energy up, up, up. Exhale, hands come into the heart. Deep breath in and a long sigh out. Centering and grounding, noticing the energy within yourself, noticing that pulsation, that fluttering, that tingling, that vibration of life within you as you stand in stillness. It's a beautiful thing. Just this pause with life. Let's bring the hands to the hips. I'm going to turn this way so you can see the side body. Feet meet underneath you. We'll be stepping back to warrior one. So again, ears, shoulders, hips, rooting, rising. Roll the weight into the right foot and peel the left foot up off the mat. You're going to take a step towards the back of your mat, bringing the left foot onto the earth. Whole sole of the foot connects with the mat. The toes in the back are at an angle towards the left front corner of your mat. Toes in the front are straight ahead. Back leg is straight and strong. Front leg has a lunge right over the ankle, and the knee is in the middle of the foot. Check it out. You want about a heel to heel alignment here. The feet are like on different skis. Tailbone is down, belly is in, ears, shoulders, hips. Notice if you're leaning forward. Bring the body back into that alignment. Beautiful. Take the arms into the hands to heart center. And as you inhale, send the arms up and then find a nice wide V as you lift the heart and exalt this beautiful warrior pose. Breathing in and breathing out. And as you exhale, bring the hands into the heart center, opening to warrior two. Hips and shoulders open to the side, arms open up front to back. The back foot shifts back a little bit, giving you a wider stance, and the front toes and heel move towards the middle of your mat. A heel to instep alignment. Check it out. Knee is still right over the ankle and in the middle of the foot. Can deepen into that lunge. You don't want the knee going over the ankle. If the leg is straight, if it's better for you to have the front leg straight, go ahead. Take your gaze over the fingertips. Feel a beautiful lengthening from fingertip to fingertip, opening across the heart space. Take a breath in, reverse the palm towards the ceiling. Left hand to the back of the left leg. Take a journey up and back, finding goddess pose. Fingertips towards the ceiling. Gaze can be up. Gaze can be to the side. Gaze can be slightly down and back. Feel lengthening through the right side body. Brighten. Spark through the fingertips. Feel the heart open. Bring the left shoulder back, spiral heart towards ceiling. Beautiful. Deep breath in, exhale, coming back to warrior two. Hands come into the heart. Keep the gaze forward and step the feet together at the top of the mat. Take a deep breath in, sweep arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, dissolve and let it go. Inhale, root to rise, bring energy up. And exhale, bring that home to the heart. Stay right here, centering, grounding into your breath, into your body, into this moment. Bring the hands to the hips, root down into the feet, feet meet on the mat. Root down into the left foot, peel the right foot up, feel that new center of balance in the left foot. Send that right leg towards the back of your mat. The whole sole of the foot anchors into the earth, toes at an angle towards the right front corner of the mat, back leg straight and strong. Lunge in the front leg, knee over ankle, ankle or knee in the middle of the foot, toes pointed forward, hips and shoulders come forward. Bring that right hip forward and the left hip back. That's it. Tailbone down, belly in. Inhale, bring the hands to the heart. Let that breath go. Inhale and lift the arms high. Find that wide V, open the heart. Keep the breath moving here, exalting your warrior. Exhale, hands come into the heart center and open up to warrior two. Hips and shoulders to the side, feet travel, back foot, heel, toe back, front foot, heel, toe towards the middle of your mat. Arms open up, nice length, fingertip to fingertip across the heart, stable and strong. Roll the front palm to the ceiling and reverse your warrior. Enhance this pose, breathing in through the ribs, opening space, finding the vastness inside. And exhale, back to warrior two. Notice the ears over the shoulders over the hips. If we're reaching forward, bring the body back into that alignment and reach energetically through the fingertips. Bring the hands into the heart center and step the feet together at the top of the mat. Deep breath in, sweep arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, dissolving, releasing. Inhale, root to rise, pull energy up. Exhale, bring it home to the heart. Deep breath in, long sigh out, shine the palms forward, open the heart, root into the earth, center and ground, integrating breath, body, mind, and movement in this beautiful meditation, this beautiful dance with the breath, with the body. Breath in, let it go, bring hands back to the hips. Stepping back to warrior two again. This time we're going to start with a little bit of a balance pose. So let's just practice with a little bit of balance before we move our slow motion step back. Root down into the right foot and peel the left foot up off the mat. Bring the knee up, find a stair step balance pose. Notice how there's a little flexibility in the standing leg. The knee is not locked back. There is a micro bend in that standing leg, and you'll feel wobbling and you'll feel a little fluctuating. That's okay. If the foot comes up and down, that's all right too. Send that leg out straight if you can. Otherwise, just stay where you are. Now bring it back into that stair step pose and set that side down. Shake out the standing leg a little bit. Come back to your rooted and rising, poised and ready pose. Bring the weight into the left foot and peel the right foot up. Stair step it up and just hold here. Hips are level, gaze in one place. Feel the wobble. Honor that. This is negotiating balance. We do this all day long in our lives. We adapt, we adjust, we negotiate, and we come down and we come up. And then send that leg out if you can, if you desire. Bend the knee once more, hold, and set it down. Shake out the legs. Now we're going to take that same balance and step back into warrior one. If you're just starting your practice, you'll step back like we just did. Otherwise, a little bit of slow motion, a little bit of like you're moving through honey. We're going to keep the heart high and the gaze in one place. Root the weight down into the right foot and peel the left foot up off the mat. Stair step it up. Now begin the journey back, that micro bend in the standing leg. Send the heart forward as the leg moves back, but keep it high and keep the gaze in one place. Maybe that leg extends behind you. Whenever you're ready, let that foot find the earth behind you, bend into the front knee. Now set your pose here. Keep the hands on the hips. Anchor into the back leg. Send the energy into the knife edge of the back foot and bring that energy up and brighten up the whole backside body. Tailbone down, belly in. The knee is in that beautiful square lunge in the front. Hips and shoulders forward. Beautiful. Bring the hands into the heart center. And now turn the hands to the ceiling. Keep the elbows close and make those two fists. And now gently soften and release. And bring joy. Breathe joy into all things. Find that little cup and dip down into your well of abundance. Let it rise up on an inhale and shower around you on an exhale as you dip down in and rise on up. And exhale. And dip in and rise up. And exhale. One more time, yogis. Dip down in. Don't forget the abundance that is there for you. And let the arms stay high. And open up to your warrior two. Shifting the feet, back foot moves back, front foot moves over to the left. Fingers are wide, ears, shoulders, hips. Nope, come on back. Beautiful. Reverse the palm, reverse your warrior. Tip back. Maybe extending even more. Maybe those fingertips stay right towards the sky, and maybe they curve back, keeping the bicep close to the ear. Breathe here. Notice the space growing inside of you. Take the length on the right side with you as you take a descent into the side angle. The elbow can rest gently on the thigh. You might press that forearm into the thigh, kind of acting as a lever, keeping that knee open. Reach up through the fingertips. Spiral the heart. Maybe the gaze is up, maybe to the side, maybe down. Take the fingertips over the ears if you want more extension towards the front. Inhale, come on up. Gaze over the fingertips. Inhale, straighten the front leg, arms come up, rise. Exhale, float down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Bring the hands to the hips, turn all 10 toes towards the side of your mat. Heels are a little bit wider than toes, ears, shoulders, hips once again. Deep breath in, open the arms wide. Send the palms towards the sky, nice and open. Exhale, begin to hinge from the hips forward. Turn the palms towards the earth. Let the crown of the head begin to come towards the earth. Maybe it's more comfortable for you to bend the knees and have the fingertips under you, but do what you can to let the head be heavy and the neck long. Maybe you like to bring the hands underneath you and let the elbows be right over the wrists. And let yourself sink forward. Surrendering here, just letting go, softening, loosening, dripping any resistance or tension, just letting it drip, drip, drip. Keep the breath moving. The breath is your ally here, bringing in what you need, letting go of what you don't. And on an inhale, a halfway lift. Slight bend to the knees as you let yourself rise all the way up into the radiance of star pose. A joyful warrior shining forth with love. Toes to fingertips, heart open. Breathe it in, breathe it out. And when you exhale, let the arms open up to warrior two. Make those fists. And now gently release the palms. And breathe harmony into all things. Palms stay towards the ceiling. Turn the right toes to the front. Find your lunge, warrior two. Receptive warrior. Giving, receiving, recognizing the abundance that is yours. Hands come into the heart, gaze stays forward, step the feet together at the top of your mat. Deep breath in, sweep arms up. Exhale, fold and flow. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, root to rise, bring the arms up, energy up, rising. Exhale, hands come into the heart center. Just pause here, integrate, center, ground. Feel the steadiness, feel the ease, feel the calm. Integration. Bring hands to the hips, remembering that balance that we found. Root down into the left foot and peel the right foot up off the mat. Hold in that balance pose and then keep the gaze and the heart high and send the leg back. Micro bend in the standing leg. Finding your journey back to warrior one. Planting the back foot, anchoring the foot into the earth, bringing the energy up the backside body. The left hip comes back, the right hip moves forward. Heart and hips towards the front of the room. Ears, shoulders, hips in alignment, knee over the ankle. Let's bring the hands into the heart center. Keep the elbows closed, shine the palms up. Make those fists. Exhale, let them loosen and open. And bring simplicity into all things. Breathe that in. Find your little cup. Dip down in. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, shower it around you and dip down in. Bring it up, rise. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, send it down. Arms stay high here and then opening to warrior two. Shifting the back foot back and the front foot over. Feeling length across the heart space, fingertip to fingertip, stable and strong in this beautiful warrior pose. Pure courage, curiosity, and compassion right here. Front palm to the ceiling. Take your journey back. Finding this beautiful reverse, opening up the left side body. Finding length, finding space, and keeping the breath moving. Take a breath in as you exhale. All that length travels with you into side angle. The elbow gently against the knee or the forearm, levering that knee back in space slightly as you open up. Perhaps the bicep over the ears, fingers towards the front of your mat, lengthening from the toes to the fingertips, the tailbone, to the crown of the head. Opening up that vastness inside of you, beautiful spaciousness. Inhale, come back up, warrior two. Straighten the front leg, feels good. Inhale, bring the arms up over the head. Exhale, float down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, float down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, open. Inhale, rise. Hands come back to the hips, 10 toes forward. Another straddle forward fold with the heels slightly wider than the toes. Perhaps you bring your arms out. Perhaps you latch them back behind you, maybe lengthening and opening the heart. Flat back, folding forward. And then continuing that descent, letting the crown of the head shine towards the earth and just surrendering to gravity again here. Maybe the arms rise up off the low back, maybe they don't. Fingertips can come to the earth at any time. Breathing, surrendering, softening, giving up any illusion of control that you may be holding on to. Let's release the hands, bring the hands to the earth, widen the toes. And now starting some lateral movements, walking the hands either direction, doesn't matter. Walk back, lengthening one leg, bending into the opposite leg. You can go as low as you like. You can linger as long as you like. You can find any manner of travel. Let this be an exploration of what your body wants, of what your body needs. Maybe you feel a little bit like an animal, a cat moving across the earth, or a fish swimming in a river. Give yourself a little time to play, a little time to explore. Feel out the body. Keep the breath moving the whole time, not holding the breath. And then finding ourselves in stillness in the center, hands under the heart, knees bent, toes wide. Bring the hands to the tops, just above the knees. Let yourself rise up in this beautiful sumo asana. Hey, let's do that twist here. We'll take a deep breath in and drop the left shoulder to the center and look up over the right. And then inhale back to the center and exhale, finding the twist on the opposite side and moving back and forth through this beautiful twist. Breathe to center, let go as you ring out. Let this be another place where you can soften and release and dissolve. If it feels good to you to sigh it out, go ahead. Sometimes those nice long exhales just feel wonderful. We'll finish on the opposite side. Breath in, drop the shoulder, and then come back to center. Lion's breath here. We'll take a breath in and it out. Here we go. Deep breath in. Do it again. Take it from the depths. Breathe in. Nice. And now come on up into the radiance of that primal star primal star pose. And be fed by the wildness here. And connect with all that is rare and beautiful and true. Hands come into the heart. 3 peace breath. First one for ourselves. Breathe in, sweep arms up. Exhale, bring love into the heart. Next one for everyone you know. Breathe in. Exhale, let it go. This one's for all the beings in the world. Come on, yogis, let's send some love out there. Nice. Just bow the head. Hold that in and let it go. Send the arms out wide. Palms to the ceiling. Make those fists squeeze. And now soften and gently bring order. Breathe order into all things. Beautiful, balanced harmony. Keep palms towards the ceiling and build your warrior 2. You're going to pull those back toes in so that they're facing straight to the side. Front toes move forward straight to the front. Back leg straight and strong, knee over ankle. It's a little tricky, but you can do it. Courage, curiosity, and compassion. Those are your warrior badges. Let them shine. Hands come into the heart. Step the feet to the top of the mat. Going to take a full flow here, meeting in downward facing dog, breathing in, arms come up, exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, step the feet back and find your plank position. Exhale, lower all the way to the earth. Tops of the feet press to the mat, elbows press to the ribs. Inhale, lift the heart, shoulders away from the ears. What that means is if your shoulders are up, you're dumping in like this. Bring the shoulders away. That's it. Exhale, lower the heart, curl the toes, come into downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out. Bring the knees to the mat. Bring the forearms to the mat. Send the legs back behind you. Coming into Sphinx pose. The elbows are under the shoulders, fingertips wide. Just lift the heart here. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Take a deep breath in and lion's breath out. Here we go. Take a breath in and let the head come heavy. Neck is long, head is heavy. Turn the chin towards the Shoulder back to neutral, opposite shoulder. And now just let the head move. Yes, no, I don't know. Let it roll around. Beautiful. Bring the hands into a nice clasped position. Curl the toes under, lift the hips, and come into a forearm plank. Build a fire in the belly here. Let the core be really strong. Let it support the back, not dumping in. Keep everything in one long straight line. Press energy back through the heels. Press the heels to the back. Yeah. And stay here. If you need to bring the knees down, fine, but keep the body in one long straight line. It'll feel more like the thighs are on the ground. If the knees are on the ground, the body goes up. Keep it long. 2 more breaths here. And bring the pelvis to the earth. Take one hand over the other back so the hands kind of layered one on top of the other. And take the elbows wide and bring the forehead into that little cradle of the hands. And surrender your body to the earth. Feel the belly breathe against the earth. And feel the heart beating into the earth. Connect with the earth. When we are connected through the heart, all things are possible. And wag the hips a little bit side to side. And bring the hands back under the shoulders, elbows close to the body. Press back through tabletop and find just a little extension through child's pose here. Nestling the hips over the heels, lengthening the spine, taking the arms out in front of you, fingers wide, nice and long through the side body. And then if you want to soften that a little bit, you can bring the hands into prayer and find a pranam here. Maybe reconnecting with your intention, planting it deep down. On an in-breath, hands to the earth, coming back to your tabletop pose. We'll find a seat here. Feet come to the mat, knees are high, and give yourself an embrace. Bring the arms underneath the thighs and just bow the head into the knees. Soften the shoulders, open the back body. Gently rise up from this. Extend the legs out in front of you. Left leg long. Bring the right knee or the right sole of the foot into the thigh. Root the sits bones into the earth. Again, rooted and rising. That tall, elegant spine. Tailbone to crown of head. Ears, shoulders, hips. Yes. The left foot toes are extended towards the ceiling, energy pressing through the bottom of that foot. Turn the heart and the navel towards those extended toes And just walk the hands forward, keeping the heart high, keeping the gaze at the toes, a little reaching through the arms, not going any farther than feels good. And then surrender yourself to the earth. The hands might sweep back, maybe planting the palms by the knees, and just bow forward, letting go, releasing. Inhale, come back up to your seated position. Take the right hand behind the hip, left hand over the knee. Lengthen here and then gently twist as you exhale. Breathing in, lengthening, exhaling, gentle twist. Plant the right hand into the earth, lift the hips and sweep the left arm over the head and reach for the stars. Toes to fingertips, heart spiraling towards the sky, nice and open. Exhale, find your seat, switch sides, right leg out, left leg in, rooted, rising. Pressing energy through the bottom of the foot, sending the heart towards the toes, walk the hands out. Finding length, and then surrendering. Keep the breath moving. Keep energy through the bottom of the foot. Inhale, come back up to your seat. Exhale, find that twist, lengthening on the inhale, twisting on the exhale. Energy through the extended right foot. Plant the left hand, lift the hips, sweep up, and reach for the stars. Exhale, back down to your seat. Bring the legs, knees high. If you'd like to find a boat pose on your way down, go right ahead. You might take the hands under the thighs, shoulders away from ears, heart high, lift the feet. Maybe you release the hands. Keep the shoulders back. This isn't boat pose. Nice and long. Just balancing on the seat. Maybe legs extend. Maybe you just decided to walk your way down, which is beautiful too. Bring the knees in, gently rock side to side. And we'll extend the left leg, keep the right leg squeezed in. Take the knee towards the outside edge of the body and begin to roll the ankle. Keep the breath moving here. And now take the leg up towards the sky. Press through the bottom of the foot. Take the hands around the back of the thigh, latching there. If that doesn't work, just maybe behind the shin or the knee, just giving yourself a little bit of support. Press up through the heel, lengthen the back of the leg. You should feel this, pressing through the heel. Doesn't take much to find the lengthening. And let's bend the knee and send that leg out long. Left leg, squeeze it in, roll the ankle. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And send that leg up towards the ceiling, latching hands behind the thigh. Press up through the heel. Feel the lengthening there. Keep the breath moving. Keep your focus. The mind likes something to focus on. Give it the breath. Stay with your practice. We come down onto the floor. We come into these more yin-like postures and we get a little antsy. Stay with it. And bend that knee. Bring the right knee in. Gently rock one side to the other. Let's find a supine twist here. We'll let the knees fall over to the right, or to the left, sorry. Let them go to the left. Shift the whole shoulders to the left, shining the heart towards the sky. Right arm, I like cactus, having that elbow bent. Bring the left hand to the top of the right knee, a little circle of energy. Gaze can be high, head can turn slightly to the right. Blink the eyes closed, yogis, and breathe. Feel the breath filling the right side body. And stay with your practice here. Open up to all that is gratitude, simplicity, and order on this side. Gratitude, simplicity, and order. Take a deep breath in, fill the right side body, exhale, let it go. And another breath in, one by one, the knees come back up over the body. That's safer for the low back. And exhale, let the knees fall to the right. Shift the shoulders slightly to the right, heart towards the ceiling. Right hand top of left knee. Gaze perhaps towards the left and continue your breathing. On this side, breathe into everything that is harmony, beauty, and joy. Harmony, beauty, and joy. Deep breath in, left side body, exhale, let it go. Inhale, knees come back up over the body one by one as you breathe in. And now send the legs up towards the sky, widen the toes. This is simple legs up here. If you want to go to a wall, you certainly can do that. Simple legs up, widen the toes. Point and flex the feet, roll the ankles, both directions, round and round. Begin to open and close the face, bringing movement to all the muscles of the face, down into the neck. Bring the arms up over the head. And begin to roll the wrists again and roll the fingers and make fists and let them open. Rolling and letting the hands and the feet just have their dance. And then let them expand in space. Organic as seaweed moving in the current above you. Be in that current, the current moment, the current breath, the current body. Breathing in and breathing out. Letting your body just have this fluidity and this dance and this freedom. No resistance, let it go. And then, coming to stillness, arms and legs over the head, click the backs of the wrists together and let the fingertips fall like the feathers of a wild bird, all the way down to the earth, gently landing in their appropriate place. Heels come together, knees go wide, feet, soles of the feet together, and let the sides of the feet sink to the earth, bringing yourself into Supta Baddha Konasana. Once again, embrace yourself. Bring that right hand to the belly and the left hand to the heart, and honor the breath moving in gentle waves in and out, and the beating of the heart and the heat you've generated from the fire within you. Stoke that fire. Underneath the fingertips are blood and bone. Just breathe here for a moment or two. And when you're ready, extend the legs for Shavasana. Let the legs go long. The toes just opening to the side of the mat. The arms extending with the palms shining upward, perhaps positioning the shoulders underneath you to make yourself comfortable, perhaps bringing a blanket underneath you or a pillow, a bolster, a couch cushion, a rolled towel under the knees. Whatever it takes to make yourself even 2% more comfortable. Take that moment and then settle into your Shavasana. And when you get there, take a deep breath in and a long sigh out. And a deep breath and a long sigh out. Feel yourself anchored into the earth. Let yourself rest there, surrendering to the earth. Relaxing the entire body, letting the muscles of the face fall down around the ears. Letting the eyes sink back into the skull. Every muscle relaxed, softened, opened. If it would help you, make those fists with the hands and slowly, gently release and open, letting everything soften, everything dissolve. Know that you're safe and breathe. Feel the lightness of being as the weight of the body is absorbed by the earth. Let that lightness rise up around you. Perhaps you see it as an aura of energy. Just float with that, dance with that, honor that. Release yourself to that. Let's take a breath in and let it go. Notice the peace in the body, the peace in the mind, integration of body, mind, and spirit. This true essence, this true center is infinitely portable. It travels with you. Your yoga is within you. Every fiber of your being, every cell of your body. Breathe that in and release. Bringing gentle movements to fingers and toes. Any other movements that you like to make. As you bring yourself back to this time and this place. Perhaps rolling onto your side for a moment of reflection. Inviting yourself to bring back anything that you discovered and leave behind anything you were able to release and dissolve, loosen, let go of. We'll make our way to our seat, full circle, ending right where we started. Hands gently on the thighs, weight resting heavily in the elbows, dispersed across the palms, eyes gently closed. Now I invite you to breathe in long and slow and let that breath go. And remember who you truly are. Experience yourself as this luminous presence of energy and light. You are enveloped in warm, undulating waves of infinite love. Rest in the goodness of your heart. Rest. Be patient. Hands come to heart center. Thumb knuckles to the heart center. Taking a long breath in. Exhaling. Namaste.